What is up, YouTube? Today I am making an update video just kind of explaining to you guys why I really haven't uploaded any decent videos lately. Um, the main reason is I've been really busy with work. I've been having to work a lot, so I recently bought a truck and I also recently started school. I am going to college for welding. This is, I believe, my 4th semester I've taken with welding classes. So I recently bought a truck, and I'm not able to work while I'm in school, so therefore I have to get up a certain amount of money. So therefore I have gas money and insurance money while I'm in school. I'm able to work a little bit, so while I'm in school, but not as much as I need to. So I've been having to, you know, really scrimp on stuff. I haven't been able to buy anything lately. I've been having to save a bunch of money and put a bunch of money also into my truck. So I'm making this video just kind of explaining to you guys, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded any decent videos. It's not that I've been lazy, it's that I really haven't had the time to. I also haven't had the money to put into these projects, and I've also let go all my stuff. Some of them work, but others I've just really let go. They don't work anymore. They need more parts. They've broken. I haven't had the time to fix them. I haven't had the money to fix them. So I know it's really dark in here. GoPros really don't work that well in the dark, but I want to try and show you guys the condition of all my motorized bikes. I have a bunch of flashlights. Hopefully you can see in here. So yeah, there's my 50cc mini bike. That thing still works. That thing's pretty fun. It's just I never get to ride it. And this shed is kind of just where I stuff old tires and old motors that I've tried to get to run. And I don't know if you can see it too well. GoPros kind of don't really work that well in the dark. But so yeah, here's in this shed I keep all the small stuff, all the two-wheel motorized bikes. In that shed over there I keep all the four-wheel, the 3 wheels and 4-wheel things. So yeah, first thing is this trike. It used to run. The motor doesn't run that well right now. What I actually did was I took the centrifugal clutch and the sprocket off of this trike and put it on the small trike over there. The reason I did that is because I didn't want to go out and buy sprockets and clutch and centrifugal clutches. It was a lot, and plus nobody really liked to ride this thing, so that's kind of why I took it off. So hopefully, eventually, I'll hopefully I'll be able to get around to fixing this kind of stuff soon. But here's my scooter that I made. I don't know. I have no idea why I painted this thing yellow. Yellow is the worst color for a scooter. The motor runs. This tire is completely flat. I've tried pumping it up, and it has a hole in it, but it has a really nice centrifugal clutch and a really nice chain, really nice sprocket. So what I'm probably gonna do to this thing is probably just gonna take it apart, use the metal for a different project, and because nobody really rides this thing. Plus it's kind of broken, so nobody can ride it. Here's my mini bike. These mosquitoes are driving me mad. Anyway, here's my mini bike. We took the motor off the mini bike and put it on the chopper. The chopper works completely. The brakes work. The motor works. We had to put a muffler on here because this thing originally was straight piped, and it was so loud that we couldn't really ride it without pissing off the neighbors. So we had to put a muffler on this thing. So now this thing works actually pretty well. It's pretty fun to ride. Here's my dirt bike. I know it's not a dirt bike, but I like calling it a dirt bike. It's not a mini bike. It's not. I don't know. I'd like to call it a dirt bike, but this thing runs. Ouch. The lights actually still work, which is cool. So I don't know if you can see that. The lights still work. Everything works on this thing except the tire is completely flat on the back, and the this torque converter belt. The torque converter belt on my go-kart snapped in half. And so what I did was I just basically took the torque converter belt off of this thing, put it on my go-kart because I didn't really feel like buying one. So the motor runs, the brakes work great, the frame's in good shape. All I really have to do is to get a new torque converter belt and a new back tire. And hopefully I'll be able to get to that soon. I don't know, hopefully. So that's pretty much it with all this stuff. Let me go to my bigger shed. And one other thing I want to say before I forget. I know I don't reply to comments. It's not that I don't read them. It's that I'm not on my computer enough to just sit there for a couple hours and reply to every single comment. If I'm on my laptop, I'm either doing one or two things, which is I'm either doing schoolwork or I'm doing video editing and uploading. So it's either reply to comments or upload videos. So I don't know. And it doesn't mean I don't read them. I do read them. I just don't reply to them because also if I reply to one of them, then I feel like I have to reply to every single one, and I just don't have time to do that. So sorry about not replying to any comments. Here's the shed where I keep all my bigger stuff. I'm not sure if you can see it too well. GoPros don't work that well in the dark. Hopefully the flashlights make it to where you can actually see something. But yeah, here's the small trike. This is the centrifugal clutch and the sprocket I took off of the green trike. When I made this thing, I designed it to be a motorized drift trike. So I took PVC tires and I put it on this thing, and it was fun. But again, drift trikes around where I live, they're really hard to ride, and they're almost impossible to drift on drift trikes around my house. So I went to Harbor Freight. I got like those $10 tires, 10-inch tires, and put it on these things, and those lasted maybe about 5 minutes before they popped, and I put another set on. Those lasted 5 minutes, so about 4 or 5 sets of tires later, I actually went to Northern Tool, spent $17 on these tires, and these haven't popped yet. These are really nice. I know I need to make a video of this thing. I will eventually. I actually just took the governor off of this thing not too long ago. So I will make a video of this thing because I know you guys like the videos of me riding this stuff. Here's my go-kart. Nothing really too much to tell you about that, except it works fine. Here's the belt that was on the dirt bike. The old my phone's ringing. Hang on. So the belt on this thing snapped in half, and what I did was I didn't feel like buying a new belt for this thing, so I just took the belt off the dirt bike and put it on this thing. So this thing runs great. I actually flipped it not too long ago, and I broke that thing. It actually sucked because that part of the frame hit my head, and my head was on the ground, so that really hurt. I did get footage of it, but you kind of can't see me flipping. All you do is see the camera just hitting the ground. I don't know if I'm going to upload that because I really can't see anything. So that's all with that. Here's the double motor trike. I did attempt to recently turn this thing into a drift trike. There's all the PVC from that, and yeah, I made a video of it, and in the video I really had a hard time drifting on this thing. A lot of comments were like, yeah, you suck at drifting, you can't drift. It's because this thing sucks at drifting. It's almost impossible to drift on this thing. Why? Is because it is so heavy in the back because of these two motors, plus it is ridiculously overpowered for a I have a bunch of mosquitoes on me. This thing is like seriously overpowered to be a drift trike. So, but it works great as a normal trike. Yeah, works perfect. I love this thing. This thing is scary to ride, actually. Here's my riding mower. I call this thing a racing mower, and I know it's not. It basically is just a lawnmower or a riding mower with a deck off, and I I did not change anything to the motor. All I really did was I tweaked the pulleys and the belts on this thing to make it go a little faster. I made it go as fast as I can, which is not that fast. This thing's just more of a thing to just pop wheelies on. It's kind of really fun. The black go-kart, the thing that I've made a bunch of videos on, it's back here. The reason it is back here is because the tires popped on it and I haven't had the money to fix the tires. There's the back tires. Both of them are popped. The front tires fell off. The brakes are so good on this thing that that they just pop the tires really fast. So I actually have a video uploaded where you can just see my friend just actually crashing on this thing. But so yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff. It's really neglected. Most of the stuff still runs. Others I've just neglected so much. I've either ridden it until they're broken, or I've just kind of left broken and just haven't had time to fix it. So I've also like I said, I recently bought a truck. Actually, let me show you the truck. The story with my truck is, for the longest time, I was looking for a truck to buy, and I was looking on Craigslist, and for the I was looking for something around $3,000, and on Craigslist for that price, the trucks were like had over 250,000 miles on them. The bodies were like so rusted and in such bad shape that they just looked like they belong in a junkyard. So and I have so as I was looking, I asked my neighbors who owned a truck, and I was like, hey, are you willing to sell that? And they were like, yeah. They were asking $6,000 for it, but because I knew them, because they knew me, and because we were neighbors, I was able to talk it down to $4,000. And here's the truck. This thing is a 1999 Chevy Silverado, and yes, I did spend $4,000 on this thing, and I love this truck. This thing is it's a really nice truck. It is in really nice shape. The body has like no scratches, no dents. It has a little bit of rust under the frame, and it's in really nice shape. It has probably I don't have my keys, so I can't look exactly how many miles is on this thing, but I know it has around 127,000 miles on it, which is actually ridiculously low for a 1999 truck. The reason is because the people I bought it from people who owned it in Florida, and they just kind of kept it in a garage and never really drove it. This thing is in really nice shape, but it does have some problems. The heater doesn't work, the AC doesn't work, the gas gauge doesn't work, the windows are temperamental, they don't work that well. That window doesn't go up all the way sometimes. I gotta lean over and pull it up. Like I said, the gas gauge doesn't work. I'm having to go off the mileage to figure out how much gas I have. I have to keep the tank filled, which is not that cheap. This thing doesn't work. Heater doesn't work, like I said, but and I also need new brakes and new brake drums. So, but it is in really nice shape. I love this truck. It looks awesome. It just needs a couple of things done to it, which is, it's not that big a deal. It's just, just more money to put to this stuff. So that's pretty much it. I know I've been talking for a long time, but I feel like I've owed it to you guys to make this video, because I haven't uploaded anything decent in a really long time. Hopefully I will soon. I will make that video of that small trike. I will make a video of me riding that thing soon, and I'll upload that soon. I do have a project idea that won't cost me that much money. I have a chainsaw and I have a longboard, and I want to put those together and see if I can make something that actually works. I've made a lot of videos of just really I've made a lot of crappy videos of me attempting to make a motorized longboard or motorized skateboard, I know those videos suck because I haven't succeeded in making anything like that, so hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. And I will try and make more videos, more better videos. And so yeah, thank you for watching, subscribe, and have a nice day.